Louisiana beer reviews. Voodoo Ranger Hardcharged tea, lemon. Malt beverage with tea and natural flavors. So I bought this at Kangaroo Express on Louisiana Highway 3188. Got a good date on the can, guys. It's got real tea in it. I don't know who the tea supplier is. Natural flavors. They don't say anything about coloring added. 7%, so it's a hard charged tea. And it's brewed and canned, listen to this, brewed and canned by New Belgium Brewing, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Well, La Crosse, Wisconsin is City Brewing. They do the brewing for Pabst Brewing Company today. So if you get High Lemons or Pabst, Old Milwaukee is very likely to be coming from City Brewing, La Crosse, Wisconsin, because that's what they do, contract brewing. So it's brewed for New Belgium, really. So interesting, not brewed by them. All right. Kangaroo Express is owned by the same people who own Circle K. And Circle K is right directly across the highway, 4-lane highway. It's on the southbound side, and Kangaroo Express on the northbound side. So that's interesting. But Kangaroo Express sells Exxon gasoline. If you go to the pumps, it says Exxon Mobil Esso. Exxon Mobil Esso. Circle K has their own gasoline brand, which I don't know who their supplier is. All right, anyway, this was not a Circle K, to my knowledge, but it might show up any day. This was introduced last year, 2023, in limited markets just to test it out, I think, and then 2024 it's all over, including Louisiana. $2.99 for the can. They had the lemon and the peach. I did not see the other flavors. There are some other flavors like Raz Pop, like a bomb pop type of thing. All right, so that's what it looks like naturally because of the tea. Well, there are a pretty good amount of video reviews, at least 20, I think. So Bucks County beer reviews, I was watching his, but I stopped right when he was about to describe the aroma because I didn't want to be influenced. So lemon tea, that's what it smells like, just regular lemon tea. Let's go to taste Chuz. So you get standard tea, like commercial iced tea that you would get at Wendy's or Sonic, or in this. So that's fine, and the sweetness is there, but it's subdued, kind of like with the Arizona version, which also is coming from La Crosse in some cases, all across the United States, but La Crosse was one of their suppliers listed on the can. So you get 4 out of 5 sugar cubes, but not 5 out of 5. It's not a full-blown sugar attack. Bitterness. It's there from the tea, not from hops, although it contains hops. It's a malt beverage. Malt beverages must contain hops. So I would say 2 out of 5 hop cones or 2 out of 5 tea bags. Lemon. Medium bodied, which can fool you, 7%. You drink a whole can of this, you're going to know it. I'm going to nurse it for hours today. I don't want to go through all of that. But semi-sweet finish. It's remarkably similar to the Arizona hard iced tea, spiked, what they call it, lemon. Could be the same thing, just not watered down to 5%. So they could have made the same product, sold this one at 7, brought that one down with water to 5, and sold them. Still would be it would still be 2 separate products because it's 2 separate recipes, one with less water and one with more. But this is like the big thing now for the last few years, these hard teas. Now Lipton has them, haven't seen them around here, but they're on the market. We know Twisted Tea's the lead brand. That's the #1 brand. Still can't find the mango though. And In Canada, these are liquor-based, believe it or not, but they get them too. So, but they're liquor-based, but they can't do that here because certain states, oh no, you can't sell liquor in a convenience store. Are you crazy? Even if it was the same percentage, 5 or 7%. And that's those laws that make no sort of sense. But in Louisiana, that wouldn't matter, but other states it would. Well, some Louisiana parishes it would matter now. Like I know Caddo Parish or Shreveport is. You only see liquor in liquor stores. So it would affect it. But anyway, I don't have a problem with it. I like iced tea. Don't really drink it, but I like it. I like beer. And I like a beer that tastes like iced tea. They did a great job with it. City Brewing, when they first got started after they bought the brewery from Pabst, like around 2001, it was questionable. I mean, they were putting out some really low-grade products, like Melanie Brewing's Beer 30 Ice and all of that. It was pretty grim, but that might have been the only contracts they could get because they were not known. And maybe their brewing team didn't have a whole lot of experience, but they probably hired a lot of people that were at Heilemann. I know they had a lot of experience because I visited that brewery, but I didn't go on the tour. I didn't have time, but I went in the gift shop and bought a keychain right next to the Mississippi River there in Wisconsin. And they have the big water tanks that are painted like a beer brand. At that time it was Heilemann Old Style. They call it the largest six-pack in the world. It was 6 tanks, aging tanks. And then they gave free water, spring water. And I saw people showing up and getting bottles of it, that filtered, brewing water. Just as much as you wanted. So I know that Jack's Brewery and maybe Falstaff used to give free beer out. Like if you just went to their brewery, walk up, you could drink this beer from the tap as much as you wanted till maybe they told you to leave. But when I went to Dixie Brewery a month before the hurricane, Katrina in 2005, they had a beer can collector show there and I bought some things, but they had taps on the wall. Dixie beer right out the tap. Dixie, Crimson Voodoo, Black and Voodoo. It was really good, fresh, But I don't recall that being open to the public all the time. But then I didn't really go over there all the time. Might have been. You could just go in there and get some. But I looked and they had that nice hospitality room with all the leather couches and chairs. You should have seen it after the hurricane. It was demolished, But anyway, that location never reopened. But so these old breweries are interesting, and I'm glad to see one still running. They didn't keep the Dixie Brewery running over there. That's been converted into a state or a private hospital complex. But I'm glad to see that Heilemann Brewery, now City Brewery in Wisconsin, is still going strong, and that's giving jobs to people. Okay, they only do contract brewing, not their own brands. That doesn't really matter. The people are there working and brewing and testing and developing and all that, and that's good. So they did a great job on this. Back to the original point, they've really advanced in the last 25 years, almost 25 years from where they started. Oh, they might still put out some low-grade products now, don't get me wrong. They might still be putting out some funky monkey malt liquors and stuff, but I think they've kind of gotten away from that because they got better contracts. So Les Bon Temps Relais, I'm going to score this 94 out of 100, 9.4 out of 10. It's a most excellent product for what it is, and we only grade products for what they are, the flavor malt beverage category in this case. And I'm going to end this review by saying y'all go to La Crosse, Wisconsin, and take a brewery tour.